Alright folks, Genius Idiot, we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to the next case. Hold your tongue. Ace, we need you right away. We've just found Commissioner Baldwin's body. He's been murdered. No bueno. Miss Holloway, tell me everything you know. Commissioner Baldwin's body was found on the docks at Crimson Banks just after dawn, and all the signs indicate foul play. So on top of the Italians launching a vendetta and the Irish stockpiling weapons under new leadership, we have the Commissioner murdered under our very noses? This is unacceptable. An attack on the police commissioner is an attack on the very fabric of our society. Whether or not it's connected to the gang war, we must find the killer at once, Ace. Right you are, sir. Come on, Ace. We have no time to lose. We must head to the docks immediately to investigate. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy to have you guys aboard. A couple people were waiting. I started a little bit later just due to the fact that they released it like an hour later than they usually do. So you didn't miss anything. Oh, I did shave, thank you. More of a trim. Alright, oh, and there's his bowler hat. Man, he got... It was nasty. Duck, diving helmet. Hey, fun time. Ooh, got gold. Just because that's the first one really to play it. Hey, Commissioner Baldwin's skull has been split wide open, and look at his mouth. There's so much blood. Who would have imagined a man as formidable as Commissioner Baldwin would have met his end in such a terrible way? Hey, striking at the very heart of the police cannot be allowed to go unpunished. Let's look at the clues you picked up from the crime scene. Well, the bowler hat you found is identical to the one the Commissioner wore. I agree, it must be his. What are those strange green flakes on it? Let's scoop up a good sample. And you're right, this fancy handkerchief seems very out of place in these industrial docks. Let's see if we can match the embroidered monogram to anything in our records. Ace, could Commissioner Baldwin's death be related to the Italo-Irish gang war? Either way, finding out who committed this heinous act must be our most pressing objective. Alright. So I'm going to grab some stars and I will be right back. It's been Genius Idiot. Au revoir. Alright folks, Genius Idiot, we are back. On Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's examine this. Hey, so let's put these green particles you picked up from the Commissioner's Baldwin's hat under the microscope. Sounds like a good plan. Maddie. Examine the handkerchief first. Yep, you guys say hi to YouTube. You will be on YouTube. Oh, I've just become Jack Archer. Oh, wow. AB. What's AB? Adelia Baldwin. Interesting. Ace, our records show that the monogram on the handkerchief belongs to an Adelia Baldwin. Wait, you're right. Adelia is the Commissioner's daughter. We met her in New Haven while investigating her fiance's murder. I've forgotten all about Adelia. We better impart the sad news of her father's death to the poor girl. Yeah, I'm just with Commissioner Baldwin. It's such a gruesome murder. I couldn't see. I mean, it sounds sad, but I couldn't see a woman doing it. I feel like poison's more their route, but I could be wrong. Ace, those flakes you found on the victim's hat are dried paint. And it's not just any paint. This particular variety is used to make nautical vessels, such as boats and ships, more resistant to water. You're right, there is a shipyard on the docks. The paint on the commissioner's hat indicates he went there recently, which means so must we. East Asia, nice. Making some progress in World Edition. What's up, Unicorn? Thanks for coming back. Miss Baldwin, we are very sorry to inform you that your father was murdered in the early hours of the morning. My father murdered? Oh, my poor Daddy. General Ace, how can this be? Daddy was my only support in this world. Now I'm all alone. How will I ever get through this? We will leave you to your grief, Miss Baldwin, but please do get in touch if you remember anything that might help us catch your father's killer. And again, these aren't finished stars for you guys just because I cashed in my cards and they only need like 500. So I'm using this, using the ×6 for stuff that I'm working on. Stained letter, broken vise, canteen is new. Let's see what mermaid, bird, diving helmet, boom. Ace, this typewritten letter reads, CB, meet me at the docks at dawn and come alone. CB, that must stand for Commissioner Baldwin. The fact that he was found dead on the docks just after dawn makes this note very suspicious. I agree, this note must have been sent to Baldwin by his killer to lure him to his death. Even the origins of that dark stain on the paper might provide a crucial clue. Let's go get a sample. Well, moving on. I wonder what those broken pieces once were. I'll leave them to you to fix up. In this water canteen has some letters etched on its side. See if you can work out what they spell. Will do. Yeah, for those of you guys who haven't played, I installed this on my, installed Criminal Case on my phone. Wow, that is fun, and I can play it a lot more often. So I can totally see how people play that more often. So I actually got all stars on all cases within last one, so I went through, gosh, on my mobile device, I have like 1,000 or 1,000 to 2,000 people that I play with, but I got them done in, I went through 3 cases in like 3 days or 4 days. Ace, I'm no expert on nautical equipment, but I believe this is a ship's barometer, and a rather ornate one at that. And look, CSS Horatio Rochester is embossed along the barometer. There's a vessel under construction in the shipyard. This must be his name. Wait, Horatio Rochester. That's also the head of the very influential Rochester family. This ship must belong to him. A rather egocentric to name it after himself, don't you think? I heard Mr. Rochester was rather intimidating, but I'm sure you can handle your own against him, Ace. Let us speak to him at once. Yeah, another Rochester, man. They are everywhere, man. Let's see what we can find. Let's send the brown substance you found on the killer zone straight to Viola. What do we got here? Nah, it's probably this one. Gilligan. E. Gilligan. Well, the Waters Canteen has been cruelly inscribed with the name E. Gilligan. You're right, Ace. We met an Irish mobster named Eamon Gilligan back in Cinder's End. So an Irish gangster was hanging around the shipyard close to where the commissioner was murdered. Eamon better have a good explanation for why he's here. Now that guy, I can totally see being the murderer. He's done dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. You look creepy. Mr. Rochester, General Ace and I are from the Interrogating Flying Squad, and we're investigating the murder of Commissioner Baldwin. Could you? Wait, Commissioner Baldwin's been murdered? This is Crimson Banks, not Sinner's End. It's a place of civilized commerce. I shall not stand to see it overrun by violence and murder. We understand your concern, Mr. Rochester. We're doing everything we can to apprehend the criminal that killed Commissioner Baldwin. Indeed, we believe that shortly before his death, Commissioner Baldwin visited the shipyard where the CSS Horatio Rochester is being constructed. Does this vessel belong to you? Of course it does. I own many a ship. But I expect my namesake, the CSS Horatio Rochester, to be my crowning glory for generations to come. As for why the commissioner came to the shipyard, I do not know. It is beneath me to concern myself with the actions of the police. Now I'm a busy and important man. You have squandered enough of my precious time away from you. Mr. Gilligan, last time we met you, you were, in your own words, busting up Italian mobsters in Sinner's End. What brings you to Crimson Banks? Oh, General Ace, it's a new Eamon Gilligan you see before you. I've put me gangstery ways behind me. I can't remember the last time I got into a fight. From here on, you'll only find me doing an honest day's work. Like right now, giving this shipbuilding malarkey a go. Yeah, and while you've been giving shipbuilding a go, did you happen to see Commissioner Baldwin? He was murdered earlier, and we have reason to believe he visited the shipyard before he died. I ain't got nothing to do with that murdered copper, General Ace. And I didn't see nothing either. I've just been minding my own business, all innocent like. But if I do see anything suspicious, I'll be sure to let you know. I'm a reformed man, me. I don't think anyone buys that at all. Oh, Ace, I haven't slept with Mink since Charlie claimed my father was not my biological parent. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've run and rerun my family samples through his DNA machine. Every test says that, while I'm my mother's child, I bear no relation to my father. How can this be, Ace? Has my whole life been a lie? Well, I know I must be very difficult, Viola, but I'm sure there's a good explanation. You should speak to your parents. Yes, I think I shall, once I'm ready. For now, I shall strive to focus on my work, and specifically the brown substance you collect from the killer's note. Simply put, the substance you sent me was coffee made from beans grown in the African Principality of Mazunda. It's quite a rare find in Concordia. Given that this coffee ended up on your killer's note, I can guarantee they have a penchant for Mazundan brew. Well, our killer will certainly be pining for their Mazundan caffeine fix when they're in prison, won't they, Ace? Mazundan. Did we do that in World Edition? I can't remember. Ace, it's a dark day when policemen start getting murdered. But I must say, Commissioner Baldwin's corpse was an interesting one. The cause of Commissioner's death was a blow to the skull with a curved chopping blade, a small axe, or hatchet perhaps. But if Baldwin was killed by an axe to the skull, how do you explain the blade stayed at the lower half of his face? Well, Maddie, while the Commissioner was not known for holding his tongue while alive, he certainly will be after his death. Because his tongue was missing, it was chopped out of his mouth. Oh, the killer. I found it short and leave. Sex strategies used to alleviate allergic reactions to the fumes emitted by factories around Crimson Banks. This leads me to conclude that your killer is allergic to factory smoke and must have deposited their medicine on Baldwin whilst rummaging for his tongue. Ace, allergies will be the least of our killer's irritants when we put them behind bars. Ew, that's disgusting. Ace, I don't know about you, but I won't forget the sight of Commissioner Baldwin's mutilated corpse in a hurry. Not only did the killer crack open the Commissioner's skull, but they also savagely cut out his tongue. Oh. Yes, I too am wondering what the Commissioner was investigating in Crimson Banks. Could it have been something to do with the war between the Italian and Irish gangs, or is death completely unrelated? So far, a list of suspects include Adelia, Baldwin's grieving daughter, and Eamon Gilligan, who claims his Irish thug days are behind him. And finally, there's Horatio, the head of the Rochester family, unpleasant as he may be, but he has no discernible motive for wanting the Commissioner dead. General Ace, this is an outrage. Commissioner Baldwin has been murdered, and you are doing nothing to catch his killer. Shut the front door. We are doing everything we can. Just Ease up off my back, bro. Sir, I can only assure you we're doing all we can to put the perpetrator behind bars. Oh, you can? What is that? Oh, Mayor, how wonderful to make your acquaintance at last. I must say, you were looking dapper this morning. New suit? Or is it the cravat? Well, I say. I urge you not to worry not a minute more about our investigation of the Commissioner's death, because I know exactly where the killer went. Well, that's helpful. Care to give us a direction, Diego? I'll see you guys in the next chapter of Virginia City. Over now.